the fuck is up, y'all? It's your boy Winston motherfucking Wolf. I'm back. I just want to do a quick review about Batman The Long Halloween Part 1. Yes, the air conditioning is on. No, I'm not shutting it off. Let me turn the light on up in this bitch. So I had the chance to watch Batman The Long Halloween Part 1 last night. It doesn't come out until, I think, the 22nd, Tuesday. So I got to watch it a little early. And I'm going to tell you right now, I was underwhelmed, and this movie is all set up. There is no payoff, and it is boring as fuck. And I don't know if this story comes off a lot better when you read it in comic book form, but it is not good in animated form. I'm going to tell you right now. And I guess it's because my expectations were up high because I really love The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2 animated movies. I bought the Blu-rays of it, and I kind of, just by looking at this, I kind of felt like this was going to be kind of, you know, in the same tradition as that. It is not. So, I'm just going to talk about a few things that bothered me, and then I'll just end this fucking video. So, earlier on in the movie, there's a murder, and Batman meets with Gordon and pre-Two-Face Harvey Dent on the roof, and they're showing Batman crime scene photos of a murder. Within those photos is a gun, a body, and a jack-o'-lantern. And Batman asks them, he says, you know, where's the jack-o'-lantern? And they ask him, they say, why do you think this has something to do with it? And right there, that kind of took me out of it, because I'm like, you're in fucking Gotham. This is a fucking Batman story. Every villain has a gimmick like a fucking pro wrestler. Every gimmick leaves a fucking calling card because they want everybody to know, because they have that giant ego that they want everybody to know that they did it. So of course the jack-o'-lantern has something to do with it. And that thing, I'm just like, whoever the fuck did this, are they even a casual Batman fan? Because that shit stuck out like a sore thumb. The other thing that bothered me was the voices. I think his name is Troy Baker. I know he did the voice for Joker in Arkham Origins, I think, and some other projects. But his Joker is just a ripoff of fucking Mark Hamill. Okay, if you listen to John DiMaggio, his Joker, he has his own style. I love the way he does his Joker. Pause. And there's other people who have their own versions of Joker, but Troy Baker, for some reason, is just swinging on Mark Hamill's fucking pubic hairs and just trying to do an imitation of him, which I would like it better if he did not. Because if you're going to do that, just get fucking Mark Hamill. Just do that, because I don't want to hear a fucking imitation of Mark Hamill. On the other hand, for Batman, Bruce Wayne, they got one of the dudes from Supernatural. I don't know the dude's name. The only thing I know about Supernatural is that it ran for like 27 fucking years. But he actually did a good job. Because I get pissed when they don't have... I mean, everybody wants Kevin Conroy, but if you can't have Kevin Conroy, I like Bruce Greenwood, the way he does Bruce Wayne, Batman. But this guy did a fucking excellent job. I don't know his name. Look it up if you want to find that out. Also, they had that chick, Naya Rivera, that drowned in Lake Piru last year, I think it was. And she does Catwoman, and she actually does an excellent job with that. I just took a few fucking notes, so it's not me just fucking freeballing this shit. So, and okay, there's another fucking weird-ass scene like the rooftop scene that just took me out of it. So, and I'm just going to give you a fucking spoiler scene. So, I can't remember the fucking mob boss's name, the dude that's in all the fucking Batman shit, the fucking mob boss guy, but there's a scene where Batman, Selena Kyle, and the mob boss's son are on this fucking yacht, and they're fucking arguing about something, and somebody from behind Batman and Catwoman shoots the mob boss's son. Batman and Catwoman just fucking stand there while this dude is doubling over, while he's getting ready to fall over the railing into the water. And the dude that shot him is just also standing there. And it's just a long-ass weird scene, and you're like, why doesn't fucking Batman or Catwoman fucking jump up there and grab this fucking guy? But instead, they're just staring at the fucking son of the mob boss, holding his stomach, bleeding all over the place. Then finally, Batman jumps up there, chases him around. It just, I don't know, it seems like the people that fucking did this, they really didn't know. It's like they want to do their own version of, you know, what Batman does. There's just certain reactions that certain characters have that you just know. And then when they don't have those reactions, it really sticks out to you and it disappoints you. And again, this was like, I can already tell part 1 and part 2 is just going to be a big whodunit shit. And I hate whodunits because once you figure out who did it, you don't want to watch it again. There's no rewatchability. The last whodunit or the last mystery film that I remember even rewatching was The Sixth Sense years ago. And the only reason you rewatch it is because you want to catch all those little hints that you missed the first time, where people aren't answering him, they aren't looking at him. I mean, the fucking Bruce Willis character, I can't remember what it is, but that's the only reason you rewatch that movie, is just to see how how he was actually dead, and they didn't respond to him. So, I mean, but that's pretty much it. The Long Halloween, I didn't think it was fucking that good, honestly. I thought it was going to have the quality of The Dark Knight Returns. It does not. The animation seems like DC is kind of slacking too, because you could tell with their main storyline, the one with the Flashpoint paradox, that they've gone to good companies for that animation. They really care about that. It's almost like the little side ones, they're starting to not give a shit, so they're going to other companies where the quality just isn't there. And this seems like one of those, which is a shame, because I always heard good things about the Long Halloween story, and I'm just disappointed that I'm just not into it. It's just not good. But I have a feeling it's the execution of the animated movie. I have a feeling if I read, the graphic novel, the fucking collected volumes or whatever, that I'm going to think about it differently and I'm going to appreciate it just like everybody else does. So I'm going to have to check that out. But Batman The Long Halloween Part 1, I honestly wouldn't waste your time unless you're just a diehard fan or you're really bored and you get to watch it for free. It's your boy Winston Wolf. I'm out.